Hello everyone, welcome. Did you know that the Center for Disease Control listed firearms as the number 12 cause of death between 1999 and 2015, representing 1.3% of total deaths? I know it's the right of every law-abiding citizen who wishes to possess and purchase a firearm to be able to exercise their Second Amendment right. But for the interest of the public safety, more gun law should be implemented. Now, the purpose of this presentation is to convince others that more gun control leads to less gun violence. Okay? Today I will be presenting you with 3 different arguments to support gun control. My first argument is that the age requirement for a person to possess and purchase a firearm should be raised. My second argument is that the public should only be allowed to purchase handguns. And my third argument is that a psychological evaluation should be performed on those people who are buying firearms. Now, let's take a look at my first argument. My first argument is about age requirement for a person to purchase and possess a gun should be raised from 21 years of age to 25 years of age. Why is that? Well, according to an article named Brain Maturity Extends Well Beyond Teen Years, retrieved from the NPR.org website, published on October 10, 2011, it states that young people are recognized as adult at the age of 18. But emerging science about brain development suggests that most people don't reach full maturity until the age of 25. So, people at age 21 are old enough to distinguish right from wrong. Now, that's true. But some people at age 21 don't have the ability to safely and appropriately use a firearm. So, let's take a look at our second argument. My second argument, which is about that only handguns should be permitted for the general public to purchase. Why is that? Well, according to an article on gun violence, facts and statistics, published on October 11, 2019, retrieved from the website injury.research.chop.edu, it states that in an April 2018 review of mass shooting in the U.S., 99 mass shootings have occurred since 1982, from which approximately 76 semi-automatic handguns and 89 assault weapons and weapons with high magazine capacity were recovered. Some people may argue that a firearm is a firearm, regardless of how many rounds it holds. Well, yeah, firearm is a firearm, but it does matter. It matters because a high-capacity gun, such as rifle, assault-style weapons, and high-capacity magazine weapons, should not be allowed for the general public to purchase. They can easily turn a murder into a mass murder. Now, let's take a look at my third and final argument, which is that a psychological evaluation should be performed on those people who are buying a firearm. So prior to buying the firearm. Why is that? Well, according to federal law, prohibits the purchase and possession of firearm by people who have suffered from severe mental illness. But what about those people who have never been committed to a mental institution or examined mentally ill or mentally defective? Well, a person with undisclosed mental problems and access to a firearm is extremely dangerous. And according to a Los Angeles Times research done on February 23rd, 2018, retrieved from the website latimes.com, it stated that at least 59% of the 185 mass shooting that took place in the United States from 1900 to 2017 were carried out by people who had either been diagnosed with mental disorder or demonstrated signs of serious mental illness prior to the attack. Well, we can prevent a lot of tragedies by just implementing a better psychological screening of those who wish to purchase a firearm. Some people may think that it might be a violation of their right to conduct a psychological evaluation before buying a firearm. Well, it's not. It's still your right to possess firearm, but you should be able to follow the correct guidelines. For example, performing a psychological evaluation before buying a firearm could keep weapons away from the hands of the people who could hurt themselves or either hurt others. So, with all that being said, to finalize everything I said, today I presented three different arguments of gun controls, which will lead to less gun violence. My arguments were: the first one, the age requirement for a person to purchase and possess a firearm should be raised. Second, that the public should only be allowed to purchase handgun. And third, that a psychological evaluation should be performed prior from those people buying a firearm. Well, I hope that today you feel convinced that more gun law should be implemented for the safety of the public. And with that being said, I'll leave you with a famous quote by Shane Stokes that says, "If guns don't kill people, why do mass killers arm themselves with guns?" Thank you.